What up, world? Back again is the Country Rap Report. Yours truly, VicXL.
And I'm Creeker Mariah.
And hey, man, before we get too deep into it, y'all welcome to the show. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Make sure you comment. Hit your notification bell. And man, we got some country rap hot topics for you. Salute the Chief.
Absolutely.
Salute the Chief.
Yes.
Chief, I said Chief. Chief is out there definitely doing his thing with his company. Can't wait to get him back on the show if he can talk about his experience at Redneck Rave. Um,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, we might have to do a whole special on just Chief's experience at the Redneck Rave, but
Yeah.
salute to him for definitely um, taking that leap of faith and creating a business and seeing it through. It's very hard to have a. It's hard to have a business. It's hard to maintain a business. And man, salute to you, Chief, for just taking that step, man. When I first met Chief, he was talking about starting that gel soft company, and to see him bring it to life in less than 2 years, I think that's really big. So salute to Chief.
Yes. I remember him getting all those packages in the mail. He was
Yeah.
constantly posting pictures of boxes, and we're all like, "What are you doing?" And he wouldn't tell us. But then he finally, let everybody know the mobile or the Gel Soft company, and they made it mobile. So he took it out to the Redneck Rave. It was just this past weekend in Missouri. And there's no service down there. So if you guys are going over to Chief's page and you're looking for all these pictures, yeah, there's no service at the Vandy's Off Road Park. So nobody has current stuff posted because they had no service while they were out there.
All right. Well, what goes on at the park obviously stays at the park.
It's like Vegas, right?
What
The
goes on
Redneck
at
Vegas.
Redneck Vegas? What goes on at that park? Ain't no live videos. Ain't no going live.
No.
So,
Apparently not, but yeah, I'm sure people will be uploading, now that they're back home or whatever. But
all right. So look, um, I just already went against our dialogue. I didn't realize you had that at the bottom here, but so I started there by accident. So
that's
since
okay.
we're there, Jelly Roll just wrapped up his concert. Um,
Yes, the back road baptism. Uh huh.
I hate that I didn't get to see not one damn show. You got a chance
Mm-hmm.
to see a show. I hate that, but I am so happy for um him being on that tour. I'm happy for
Mm-hmm.
artists like Yellow Wolf to get that exposure, Struggle to get that exposure, 3 6 Mafia.
Caitlin Curtis.
Yes, man. Um, I'm happy for everyone that had an opportunity to grace that stage and get that exposure. That tour seemed like a huge success, and hopefully Jelly will be able to ride the momentum, and maybe we'll get another tour spring or next year. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so excited. I know Jelly doesn't um really rap a lot like he used to. He's definitely viewed as a country singer, but
Yeah.
the opportunities he's providing, and I'm sure will continue to provide. You can love or hate Jelly, but if no other reason, he has struggle out there on that stage, and struggle is still representing for this genre. And so you
Yes.
can love or hate Jelly. It's almost like this is how I feel about real life. You can love or hate people. People gonna do things you don't agree with. My Dallas Cowboys do it every week. They lose, but I still love them because of what they provide, and they provide me a sense of hope, a sense of excitement, opportunity.
Entertainment,
Yes. So sometimes,
celebration.
yes, man, when they score. So
Yeah.
to me, love or hate a person, but let's look at the good they're doing. Because I'm not seeing people saying Jelly's doing anything bad. And when you're on that level, if you do something bad, there are people with phones and cameras
People know.
to report it. Yes. So
Yeah.
if for nothing else, man, I don't know how many cities he went to, but it seemed like 90% of them were sold out. He provided some good entertainment, you know, and he's got some good people on stage with him, giving them an opportunity to be seen. No matter what we say, no matter what we feel about him as a person, he's changing lives for the good.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. And being on Jimmy Fallon, but like you said, sold out almost every city. But Struggle being on there, and Caitlin, she's independent. You know, she's with the Angels and Outlaws team, but it's other people wouldn't find her otherwise. I don't think. You know, some people wouldn't find her otherwise. That's you know, and it's huge for her. Everybody's super appreciative that's on his team. Yeah, he has a big team, but you need a big team when you're touring like he just did.
You know, and he's still even in touring, he's still finding time to visit prisons, to
Yeah,
go to Walmart to buy his own CD, to go to
yeah,
drive-throughs of restaurants and tip people $100 or 1,000. He's still finding opportunity, if for no other reason. Since I seen somebody say he's just creating social media moments, that's okay. That Walmart employee will forever remember that day. That
oh yeah,
employee of the Steak and Shake will forever remember that night. So man, he's creating memories, and we're not gonna like everybody, but we can always look on the bright side. He's not going to
yeah,
jail. He's not getting in trouble or breaking the law. So whether we agree or disagree with whatever we view as his moral system, look at the good. Let's not always point out the bad. Let's look at the good. And I
right.
salute Jelly. And I'm glad to say I've had an opportunity to meet him so many years ago. He would never meet me, but I've had an opportunity to shake his
Oh,
hand.
stop. Yes, he
Oh,
would.
I know it. Back he no, he wouldn't, but it's okay. It's okay because I can always say I met Jelly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And he's one of the biggest success stories of 2023. So salute to him
absolutely.
and his whole team for changing lives, man.
Yeah, and speaking of Jelly Roll, actually, and I'm not sure if I put this on the list, but him and Jesse, this lady named Jessie Murph, just released a song in the last week called Wild Ones. It's beautiful. It's a killer track. Everybody loves it. And I don't know if I put that on the list or not, but since we were talking about Jelly Roll, I'm going to sneak it in there. It's called Wild Ones, and it's got Jelly and Jessie Murph. Are you familiar with that?
No, is he rapping or singing on it?
He's singing,
Okay, okay.
and
Um,
she sings, and it's good.
Man, shout out to everybody who has features with Jelly. If you're smart, you rushing getting that thing out there because hey man, I don't give a damn if Jelly done a feature with you in 2010. If you never put that thing out, they probably gonna cease and
Put it
desist.
out now.
Yeah, they probably gonna cease and desist your ass, but get it out while you can. He's at the
Right?
top of the food chart right now.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's played on like three stations here locally to me. So, yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. Another name that I would have never heard of, like you said, if it weren't for Jelly Roll bringing these people up and, helping them out. So, I thought that was super cool. But yeah, so where were you headed next?
No, I was going back to our original format.
Okay. All right. So I was gonna say Breadwin. We have not talked about Breadwin DeVille lately, and shout out to Breadwin and the whole team down there. Breadwin's super talented at what he does, but he did drop a new song this past week, and it's called "Overthinking." Did you have the opportunity to check it out yet? Because I didn't.
I've actually checked it out and I really like it. Breadwin is part of, as I like to call them, the Breadwin is part of the Trailer Made Massive, and
Yes.
and Breadwin. A lot of people know Breadwin from. A lot of people know Breadwin from. Hold on one second.
From Trailer Made.
Yes, a lot of people know Breadwin from Trailer Made, and don't realize the enormous amount of talent he has, from doing all their videos. But Breadwin is super talented on that mic. Um, so anytime Breadwin drops, I always check it out. But Overthinking is one of these singles off of his project that's coming out on October 27th, and it's called Ghost in My Head. And you know what I really,
Oh,
really
okay.
like? What I really like about it, man, let me tell you, I'm so excited to hear this project because I'm not sure if you're familiar with Juice Deli, but Juice Deli was actually when
R.I.P. Juice.
yes, when I first started hearing about Breadwin, him and Juice was like a group, or they was doing music together. and then Juice untimely passed, and he's releasing this project Ghost in My Head on Juice birthday,
Birthday.
October 27th.
Yeah.
And
That's
Ghost,
how I met Chief. Was I posted about Juice, and me and Chief started talking because Trailer Main.
so Ghost in My Head, I love the name. I can imagine it's going to be some very emotional but impactful things. Breadwin is very dope, man. I think he slept on. I think because he shoots videos, his lyrical talent gets shadowed. But
Yep.
if y'all get an opportunity, check out Thinking and make sure you check
Overthinking by
Overthinking
Bradwin DeVille.
and make
Yes.
sure on the 27th, if you haven't already pre-save it now and make sure you check that project out because I can imagine. Like even the cover, he's letting the gray in his beard come through, and he's looking very like, yeah. Like I almost get sad even just talking about it because Juice is so talented and they was just so untimely. And I can imagine how the loss of Juice affects their entire staff of people.
Team.
So
Oh
I can't
yeah.
wait to hear it.
Yeah,
October 27th.
October 27th. Okay, that's cool. I'll have to keep an eye out for that project. I actually didn't know that that was a single off of a project. So I appreciate you for letting me know that. Speaking of meaningful songs and new music, FJ Outlaw put out another song. He's been on fire lately. I think we talked about on the last episode. Yeah, he's been on fire lately, Outlaw. And so he dropped a song with Nate, and it's called Reason. So super excited for both those boys.
Look, man, speaking of Nate, salute Father and Son Reacts. Um, I've been watching Nate's journey to the music thing, and I'm excited for Nate and for him to come out the gate with FJ Outlaw as a feature and a cosign.
Huge.
I think that's
Huge.
very, very big. Nate holds
Yeah.
his own on the microphone. He's created some great content. I can't wait to get Nate on the show. FJ Outlaw is family. And since we're talking about FJ Outlaw, I'm gonna go left. And hold on. That record, like it came out Friday the 13th. What a great day to release music. But I've checked that one out too. And Nate, everybody knows FJ is beats on the mic, but Nate holds his own. Nate holds his own. It's not like, oh, FJ murdered him or overshadowed. No, Nate holds his own, and he doesn't sound like a rookie. He sounds like a veteran.
Right. Yeah. And he just turned 19 years old too. So happy birthday to Nate as well, because I believe today or somewhere in this week he is his 19th birthday. Only 19 years old. So yeah, great start for him.
I definitely I'm gonna have to check my list because country rap birthdays is what we do over here, and y'all will see a Nate post really really soon. But salute to FJ also because FJ is one of those artists who's willing to work with other artists, and I really like seeing that. Artists, I tell you all the time, it helps extend your fan base, and hey man, FJ is one of those artists who's willing to work with other people, and I think that's super dope.
Yes,
But
it really helps to bring each other up too.
But since we're on FJ Outlaw, I can't mention FJ Outlaw without mentioning his queen. And
I
y'all,
knew you were gonna do that.
yes. So basically, Jess, queen of the trailer, y'all, she gave us two great records this year, 2023, X'd Out and Bounce. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. I did a double review on both those records, but
Dope.
I always talk about how Jess is an amazing mother, um, but Jess is also into health and fitness. She's a bodybuilder. She's a bodybuilder.
Yes.
And in just 11 days, Jess will be getting back into competitive competition, showing off them guns.
Nice,
Showing off
nice.
them
Is she
guns.
good? So she's competing in 11 days then.
In 11 days. So today, being
Awesome.
whatever day it is, in 11 days. So basically, this show, 10 days from the dropping of this show, she will be getting back into competition in bodybuilding. So,
Oh, cool.
if you're a fan of Jess and FJ, wish her well. If you're watching the show, drop the 100 or the praying hands for her to win. Hopefully she'll bring home a trophy, a belt, or medal, or whatever you win in looking ripped. Hopefully she wins.
Yes.
And hey man.
She shares a lot of her journey too with bodybuilding. She shares her stories with some of her haters, everything. So I'm sure she'll share, a little bit of this journey as well, competing. And I can't wait to see that. So everybody go follow Jess on Instagram and be looking out for that here in the next week or two. Cause yeah, I'm super excited for her as well.
I ain't gonna lie. Jess will probably beat some of you dudes up, so you might want to watch your mouth.
What does FJ say? I bet $100.
I bet $100 I'll whoop your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, and then in her song, you said something about in your review, she'll bet 1,000 or whatever, because she killed it in those songs too. So
listen, man, don't mess with Jess. You might get body slammed or pressed. You might get she might just hold you up over your head and just walk.
There's men out there that right, but there's men out there that want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because she's gorgeous. So.
Well, she's gorgeous, but I don't want her to and just walk off and I just fall on the ground. Boom.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Speaking of some artists that work together, I thought this was cool and surprising to me. I seen Dusty Lee. He's been everywhere working with everybody, it seems like, in the year or so I've been following him. But he made a post saying this Friday, so at the end of this week, he's going to be dropping a song that he just did off of his new project that we talked about in a previous episode, his new album, and it's working with Adam Calhoun. Thought that was cool.
Dusty Lee, number one, needs a reality show. Dusty, because he's always funny. He does memes and all kind of exciting. Dusty Lee to me is one of the most entertaining guys in this genre, and I'm excited to hear him. This new song. He's done music with Adam before because there was a record that was Adam, Dusty, Demon, and Broadnax. So they've worked gumbo. So I'm excited to hear them link up again. And I'm telling all y'all, but Dusty Lee is also like FJ because they've done an EP together too. I love the way he expands his reach by working with other artists. I can't reiterate that enough. So, hey man, he's a hardworking dude. Got a brand new project and got a joint with Adam.
And Adam Calhoun said he wasn't gonna rap no more. He quit, rappers and how they quit, right? They don't. So you told me that he, said he was quitting country rap back when he did the country rap tour and country rap tunes. Then we see the Brave 2 come out with Tom, which we talked about that. And then now I seen, popped up that Dusty Lee has something coming out with him. Couldn't be happier for Dusty.
Look, man, rappers don't retire. Rappers do not retire.
So,
if I'm a rapper and I start rapping, then I got to go get a job. So I ain't never retired.
Some of those rappers don't have to get a job, but a lot of them still work jobs.
Yeah. All right. Something real quick I want to add in. I got to say salute to my guy, Guapi. He just celebrated a birthday. Also, he has a brand new project out called Industry Reject. I ain't going to lie. He has a song at the end called I Know that touches me in here. If you get an opportunity to check out Guapi's Industry Reject, I think it's some of his best work, but I Know right now is definitely one of my top records of 2023.
Yeah, he's super talented. Very, very underrated. He did a 30-bar challenge. I happened to come across it, and I was like, it's straight fire. Like seriously good. Very talented. So I'm excited for that new project to come out. No, he's already dropped it. The whole project's out. Did you say?
He's out. Industry Reject.
Oh, okay. Okay, the whole project's out. So yeah, I'll go have to check out the rest of the stuff on that because I've checked out a few of them, but I didn't know the whole thing was out yet. That's dope. Let
me say this.
Go ahead.
And he might drop another project before year ends. I'm not sure. He has two projects in the can. I'm not gonna say the names. He sent me 2 records. But yeah, he might drop before year ends, if not definitely first quarter. So Guapi is always working. That's another guy. Man, he's so underrated. So underrated. Okay.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. That's crazy. Yeah, I hope I don't know, he could space him out because he seems like he's been putting out a lot lately, but always good to hear from him as well. So, also, Mike Manik dropped a song, and this one kind of surprised me. It features Johnny Cashville. Are you familiar with Johnny Cashville? Because I know we've both interviewed Mike Manik. The name of the song is I Go On.
Salute Johnny Cashville, OG in country rap. A lot of people on social media might know Johnny Cashville. He makes like funny videos also. Um,
Gross. Yeah.
yeah, he make roast videos, but he's also and he does art, but
Art.
he's also a dope
Artist.
dope artist when he decides to rap. He doesn't rap a lot, but when he had a song called Harley that was dope that I really, really loved. I think Johnny really likes to be behind the scene, and help guide people's careers. But when you get him in that booth, he don't slack. And I was shocked. I was shocked to see that collab too. But I thought I
Yeah.
was glad to see it because right, we talk about FJ and his amazing run to end 2023. Mike is up there too, having one hell of
Oh
a
yeah.
run in 2023.
He is. He's been on fire lately too. I mean, dropping songs like every week or every 2 weeks. Mike Manik has been. So I mean, there's a whole list just in the last couple months of songs he's dropped. But to see Johnny Cashville on the feature, thought that was really cool. And the song's actually pretty meaningful. There's a story behind it. It has to do with, of course, Mike Manik lost his son Landon, and then Johnny Cashville lost his little brother Zane. So Zane tough is what he always says. But the song kind of pays homage to the loss of those loved ones. So I thought that was very, very inspiring and
And
touching.
I love meaningful music. I love meaningful music. I really do. I really do. Um,
Yes.
what else we got?
Mises. I need to pay more attention to Mises, but he used to be from Missouri. I think he lives in Tennessee now, but he still claims Missouri is his home state or St. Louis. But anyway, he dropped a new track too. Haven't had the opportunity to check it out, but I did share it and
I actually got an opportunity.
repost it. It's called COVID 23, which I thought was pretty brave.
Yeah, I
What's
didn't.
it like? Is it uh, political or no?
Well, chances are it's political because Mises is definitely a political rapper. But
Yeah.
he definitely drops knowledge. I haven't checked it out. Um,
Yeah.
I'm definitely now going
Okay.
to once this show ends, I'm gonna check it out just
Yeah.
because of the
Me
time.
too. Me too. Well, and here's the thing we were talking about you love meaning from music. Even though he does rap a lot about the politics and stuff, a lot of his songs are so meaningful. Uh, Even if they do include a little bit of politics or whatever, even if you're against like that kind of stuff, they still have a lot of meaning in them, which is why I appreciate Mises and his music so much.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, what else we got? What else we got?
I think that we could talk about on this episode probably Charlie Farley. He actually dropped two songs in the last 2 weeks, and you're more familiar with him than I am. I best know him from a feature he did with OG Caden, Austin Tolliver, and Brian Martin called FAFO. Of course, we know what that stands for. But Charlie Farley was in that song featured, and he dropped two new songs. I did check out the one called Rebels Never Die, but he has another one called Holy Water. Are you familiar with Charlie Farley at all?
I'm familiar with Charlie Far. He's another OG in the game. Definitely was part of Average Joe's. And he's one of the founders of Average Joe's, one of the founding artists of Average Joe's, not one of the founders of the label, but he's definitely one of the flagship artists there. He's been around, true OG, and he's one of those artists who really mixes up. He can weave in and out of rap and country music. And to me, I always say Charlie Farley is like Waylon Jennings meets Colt Ford. Um, he's more traditional country rap, but
Yeah,
like I said,
yeah.
he also weaves in and out of country music. Very, very talented. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't listened to a lot of his music, but I would love to sit down and talk to him because he's been around since been around has been around. I just made that up.
Right, right. Yeah, that's the way I feel too. I've been seeing and hearing that name for a very long time, but I feel like I haven't done my part on really truly checking him out as an artist and checking out all of his work, not just the features or the bigger songs or whatever, the most popular stuff. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to check out more of his work.
Yeah, he actually because he just dropped the actual his first country album. He's always like I said, he's always been in that pocket where he sings, but he has a country album and it's called Found with the Lost. His first ever completely country album. So I'm definitely going to check it out. And I'm glad
Nice.
to see. I like when the OGs still represent, and he's
Yeah.
still representing like crazy. And hey man,
Yeah, and like you said, he sings and he sings the country style music, but then he also is country rap very much so. So I think it's cool whenever some of my favorite Upchurch songs are when he like raps and sings in the song, if that makes sense. So I always think it's nice to see that from an artist.
yeah, I mean, I love the artists out there who are not afraid to show their vocal side. I think that
Yeah,
is so dope. So salute
yeah,
to Charlie Farley. Y'all make sure y'all check out his project. He's still out doing shows, still touring, and still pushing the genre to the next level.
absolutely.
Okay.
Lots
So
of talent out there.
yeah, a large amount of talent out there. Man, salute to everybody who's waving that country rap flag. Whether because a lot of artists who do sing still kind of get lumped into the category of country rap. Maybe it's because of their age, maybe it's because of their
Yeah,
swag. But salute to everybody who's not afraid to embrace it. I see a lot of people who don't embrace the term country rap. So
yeah,
salute to those who do, like people like myself, like you. We do a country rap show. We
yeah,
embrace it. We're
yeah.
not saying it's something that it's not. That's what
Right. I'm
we
not afraid to say it either.
that's what we do. And man, salute to everybody who's willing to rave that flag, man. Redneck Rave is a
Yeah.
country rap something party theme.
Legendary party, iconic party, rave in a cave. Like, it's just one of those huge events that, and I don't know if they still do the country rap convention, but I think during
Now,
COVID, all that kind of got mixed up or something.
well, just in time, and hopefully in 2024 we'll see it. But just in time is going to do the first ever country rap convention, and he might have been calling it the country rap convention. I'm not sure. He's a marketing genius, so he's going to have a dope name. But
Absolutely.
for him to want to get everybody together in one place and network and exchange knowledge, that's something me and my former co-host Spank used to talk about. That's something I would like to do. Like even now, I'm putting it out there. Um, any country rapper that's willing to set up a day and come meet me, meal on me at Chick-fil-A.
There you go.
I have a small sponsorship to do one event at this Chick-fil-A, and I can facilitate 15 to 20 people. And any country rap artist who would like to just come to this Chick-fil-A and meet with me, and we enjoy some Chick-fil-A, because who don't like Chick-fil-A? Um,
Right? It's a
just
good restaurant too.
to get together and bounce around ideas is dope. So
Yeah.
I just put it out there on this show. Um, if y'all interested in just sitting down having lunch one day with the Country Rap Report, I know you and Chief ain't gonna come all the way from where y'all at just eat Chick-fil-A, but I know y'all will be.
Hang out with you.
I'll put y'all on Zoom for y'all can be there or something, and on live. But man, yeah, anytime we can get together and bounce around ideas, talking like we
Yeah.
talk is dope, but getting together, being able to feel the vibes of people is even dope.
Yes.
So anytime
Yes.
we can,
Nothing like that. Yeah. The energy in the same room. It's something different about it. But yeah, know that if you're a country rapper, I'd be hitting you up on that offer because they got this new sandwich I've been wanting to try. So
hey man, free meal. Let's talk country rap. All right,
food ain't cheap these days
no, it ain't.
at
And
all.
I gotta try to use it before the year ends. Where they say, man, we don't know you.
Everybody in your town knows you, Vic.
Oh, it's not even in my town. That's what's even doper.
Oh, really?
It's in the next town over. But I guess maybe
Oh, well, there
maybe
you
I'm spreading out. Maybe they know me over there too. They gave me a free
go.
chicken
Right.
sponsorship. Hey man, maybe I'm doing something right.
The Big Vic energy has now extended to the surrounding towns. Speaking of Just in Time, I wanted to say he did come in to support the duel the other night. If you guys aren't watching the duel every Monday through Thursday, check out the duel. And Just in Time, salute to you, sir, for coming in and checking it out
No,
twice.
he back to back nights.
Yeah, yeah.
Came in back to back nights. I think the next night, I don't think either hadn't got there or had left, but he came back to back nights.
Dope.
Salute
Cool.
to Just in
Very
Time
cool.
for even recognizing what we're doing. Man, salute to everybody out there who's watching this show. If you're uplifting this genre, salute to you. Hand claps to you for just rocking out with me and Mariah. And man, just hopefully keeping the good vibrations of the genre going. Again,
Absolutely.
let's salute Chief, salute Katita. Hopefully, whatever they're doing it to the best they can. And I know they're enjoying their best lives because I see them and we chop it up. Um, if you haven't already, again, man, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button on your way out. If you didn't on your way in, hit that notification bell. Mariah, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on YouTube, all caps Creeker Mariah, and you can find me on Instagram, all caps Creeker Mariah, and you can find me hanging out over in the Country Rap Report group on Facebook. It's Country Rap Report. It's a group. We have a chat. Come over, share your music, share new stuff, fun stuff, concerts, anything you want, as long as it's respectful. And hang out over there with us. Where can they find you at, Vic?
You can find me on Instagram at Riding Dirty Radio, TikTok Riding Dirty Radio, Threads Country Rap Report. Also, make sure you follow the Country Rap Report on Instagram. We're always doing country rap quotables, country rap birthdays. I'm doing this new thing now. I don't even know what to call it. I'm finding quotes. I'm finding tweets that artists made on Twitter and bringing them
Oh.
to Instagram. I don't have a name for it, but it's actually getting a lot of traction. So if you're not following the Country Rap Report Instagram, please do. We tend to do a song of the day. We do the weekly Nick. We do the songs of the week. Just if you're not subscribed to the channel, then you're not trying to find out what's going on in the genre. And in November, we'll be launching something else called Country Rap Reports Street 16. So, man, make sure you follow the team that's trying to take the genre to the forefront. We're having fun over
Yes.
here. In immortal words of my
Yes.
guy Deacon Blue, if it ain't fun, it ain't gonna get done.
It
And we're
ain't
trying
getting
to have
done.
fun.
That's right.
We're trying to
That's
have fun.
very right.
So
Yep.
until next episode, man, as I always like to say, if you chose to spend some time with us, time is the one thing you can't get back. And giving us that time, we truly, truly appreciate it. Go ahead and do your heart, Mariah, because I can never do it.
I don't know if it looks good. My burger.
It looks good. And man, love you guys until next episode. Peace.